you compare this to a perk like Crippling Reap on a Great Axe, for example, do we even have a Great Axe around to show you guys? Crippling Reap is a 50% slow for 4 seconds. This is a 10% slow for 5 seconds.
slow.
And that's the artifact perk. It's like 5 times weaker than just a standard weapon perk. I just think really underwhelming with almost all of these artifacts. They're pretty low impact on the game. To be fair, Burninator, when it first came out, it was bugged, and it was also doing way too much damage, so we saw a lot of that, but now that that has been bug fixed and nerfed, Burninator also kind of dwindles into the sideline as well. And yeah, I just feel like most of these artifacts, pretty boring design. Now, this might be that because they had to design all of the Conqueror's weapons and items on the PvP server, there wasn't really much design space left for the live version of the game. But again, I think that's another problem that's symptomatic of everything with Season 7. The emphasis was on the seasonal servers and the new PvP server and how exciting that is. And not so much emphasis on the live version of the game. But then if the PvP server, if the seasonal servers end up not being exciting, then people go back to the live version of the game, and there's nothing exciting there either. And then just generally people stop playing New World. Now, to give a little bit of hope or hype to the end of this video, because I feel like it has been very, very negative, if we take a look at the roadmap, there are some pretty exciting and cool things in here. Invasion difficulties, new PvP modes, new mode maps, endgame progression improvements, pickup wars, new weapons, new raid, ranked PvP, global storage. Like, there's a lot of things I am super excited for here. I really hope we're going to see a significant portion of them in Season 8. And if Amazon can, I would love to see them do like a mid-Season 7 update and try and make some more exciting content for the seasonal servers. Maybe take a look at
That's not going to happen. That's not happening. I'm terribly sorry. These people have bungled this game. It's going to be a year and a half or something until there's new content and you guys have seen it all. I saw this coming and I bailed. I was like, nope. 4 days in and I was like, this is fucking boring and I'm not doing this grind again. And you can't seem to make up your mind which server I should be on, and I could just play a new world character and just keep leveling it and just keep getting it more and more trophies. But the problem is that's not any good if there's not any more content to do, and I mean, it only just makes soloing easier. There's this point I'm starting to learn where no matter what game it is, if there's no more content left to do, you can't get any more like done. You can't go any further if there's no content to do. It doesn't matter how much you farm for trophies or get more money or buy stuff on the auction house or stockpile. That kind of is good, but I mean, it also, like, if it doesn't stay fun, I don't know. I can't. Like, I don't know. I made it pretty far on this character, which is cool. The new world isn't gonna fix. It's not a redeemable game, which is unfortunate. And you can't Return to Dust is the new phase. The prison energy will soon dissipate, bringing peace to Nalkut. When this scenario reaches its final phase, the sign-up feature is available. After signing up, you can join a new season server when the scenario countdown ends. If you sign up for a season server but don't enter, you can switch to another server. For non-novice scenarios, sign-up and character creation are available up to 14 days after the season starts. 7 days for Prism versus Clash. Oh, it's 7 days. Oh, okay. So Prismverse doesn't even start for like a week. If you haven't entered the season within this time, your sign-up information will expire and you will not be able to enter the server. So I want to go to Prismverse. Okay. Oh, a pre-registration feature is added. Each round of pre-registration has 2 phases, a sign-up period and a lock-in period. After the sign-up period ends, the lock-in period begins. When the lock-in period continues, servers will launch based on the number of players signed up, which will also determine the number of servers and worlds. The 24 hours before a server opens is the lock-in period. If you cancel during this time, you lose your pre-register spot for that round. Okay. If you don't want to wait, you can also directly sign up and join scenario servers that are already open. Want to play with friends from the same server region? No, I don't. For faction-based scenarios like Prison versus Clash, you'll need to either choose a faction to sign up or let the system assign you one. Okay, so we're going to do a Prison versus sign up here. It recently opened on 2/8. Next server launch is 2/22, and I'm going to do Prison versus sign up for a new scenario for Prison versus Clash. Yeah. That seems good. And no, I just want to like personal click personal setup. No, I want to do a personal setup. Yeah, there we go. Fewer members, that's fine. I don't care about that. There you go. I signed up. Good. Oh, good. Okay. So let's go do my season reward thingy or whatever. Claim all. For some reason, I have 48,000 asterism or something, and I don't even know. Okay, that's the stuff that you spend on skins, I guess. Yeah, I think it is. So I get a skin. I'm going to do. What am I rocking right now? I'm doing sniper rifle, shotgun. What's the gear score on the sniper rifle shotgun? The shotgun seems weak. But I already own a shotgun blueprint. That gun might be kind of fun. I have some desire to do an SMG, but I don't know what guns I have. No, I'm rocking shotgun. For some reason, I don't have an SMG. I feel low blood sugar, like I need to eat, because it's been a long time since I've eaten. It's been like 12 hours, so I'm going to pause here. And stop. And yeah. Gonna get off of Fortnite and go to just chatting. Okay, so Fortnite, just chatting. Okay, 304, done. Okay. And then nice, 25 views, not bad, 9 minutes. Cool. And good, not Marvel Rivals though. We're gonna go to what are we playing? Once Human. Save. And then yeah. Am I full? Oh, well, I guess I am. Yeah, I'm like full of stuff that I should sell. Yeah, I guess I go sell to the town, I guess. I don't have any thingies. No, I don't. Can I get some from some kind of turn-in or something? Yeah, give me enough to travel, right? XP and thingies. Yeah, give me those things or whatever. Yeah. I am hungry, and it's making it hard to focus, so I will pause here and eat. I will watch a video. Martin Scorsese, Gangs, Wolves, and De Niro versus Caprio. I don't think I want to watch this movie because I'm scared it'll give me DMCA. It's constitutional crisis time, baby. Even more news. Elon Musk doesn't understand cyberpunk. I don't even understand. What? 22,000 views. Island of Terror Xbox Series X playthrough in TL Global. Understand the Economy Part 3. Why is inequality ignored? The worst side of GTA roleplay. Let's look at that. That might be funny.
So if you don't know what GTA roleplay is, or GTA...
Okay, stop. You're a little loud. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna watch this video, but I'm going to make a sandwich. I'll be right back. Also, I gotta get my bag of popcorn. I think it's together, bro. Oh my calves. Oh. Oh. Bag of popcorn. Until you had a love you had to lose. Okay. Now, tomorrow I sing, I think. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna sing. Good. Then I want to, yeah, I want to pick up the juice. Get the juice going. Yep. Go. Pickle sing. Macaroni. I think I will have this along with the sandwich. Or no, I guess I'm gonna have. Where is waste food? There we go. I have this weird feeling that my mood is the whole world's tempo. You ever got that before? And if I feel like everything's down, everything is down. It's stupid.
RP, as it's
It's selfish.
most commonly called, is basically a coping mechanism where you play a facade of someone you want to be who is better than you in every single way in a server with about 100 people doing the same thing. It's something like that. The GTA RP is something that has arguably extended the life of GTA 5, except from the modding scene and the online multiplayer, where it's the same as an infantryman in the first battle of Saigon 1968. Because the only thing happening there is you're essentially the server's public cum rag and are treated as such, especially if you are the lowest level in the lobby. But anyway, GTA RP. GTA RP took platforms like YouTube and mainly Twitch by storm in 2019 due to content creation servers like NoPixel RP, which back then became infested with every content creator possible. It was basically cockroaches that discovered the open honey packet that was content, and a thriving trend at the time. You had XQC, Sodapoppin, Greek, Moo, Saikuna, and even Pokemon at one point. And the regular players that have been streaming on that server for years had to now coexist and live through the experience that was the equivalent of babysitting the mentally inept. So basically the average Twitch streamer.
Look, it's SpongeBob.
Because it's surprisingly hard to play GTA RP. In some servers you have to be in character 24/7, and in more extreme servers you may face punishment for breaking other people's immersion.
Damn it, it was X.
What was X?
Damn it, it was X.
How
did you know that?
Wait, how did you know that? Wait, this guy is metagaming while dead. What the fuck?
This makes it hard to explain mechanics within the game, or if someone has unfortunately locked themselves in an infinite Macarena in the middle of an RP cancer diagnosis. But they usually use terms like use your Alt F4 muscle to get out of that.
Flex your G muscle.
Normally you can't just kill other players out of nowhere or cause havoc like a usual GTA server, because you have to essentially craft a character and a story and let that story develop through events and interactions with other players. And through those developments and the personality of your character, sometimes you are constrained by what you can actually do in-game, and you have to be constantly asking yourself, would my character do this? Or it may be considered fail RP. Or you could just be a cat, those little shits will do anything.
Dude, hurry up, man. This takes
Shut
forever.
up!
It actually takes forever. And no
I'm
one
cooking meth.
GTA RP has been around in one form or another since 2015 and has allowed people who have taken their role-playing and character seriously to potentially make an income and do this full time. And from a content creation perspective, you have to put a lot of effort into this. You have to be both entertaining and have an interesting character that viewers can be invested in with almost every interaction, especially with other players.
Wrong one, you fat. You fat. You fat. You fat.
GTA RP was and is still very popular. Once again, with servers like NoPixel becoming popular in 2019, you saw a slew of content creators and viewers flood the scene. If you were able to get whitelisted on one of these servers and stream it around its peak, you were almost guaranteed viewership. Like you were a VTuber in 2020. Before it got oversaturated, obviously. And GTA RP once again saw another peak in popularity in 2021 with the launch of NoPixel 3.0, allowing for more mods, bespoke systems, and even more capabilities, most of which developed by the NoPixel dev team that deepened and made the role-playing experience more entertaining. I personally love the 24-hour cozy XQC streams. As one, I learned a new language.
No, yeah. I'm a header in that bag. I've seen some of the documentaries, but none of that. Hey, the game government ain't no getting on in the nice sample, not give my 3D.
And sometimes it was the perfect NyQuil for sleeping. You also have Red Dead Redemption RP, which is also a thing. But GTA RP has its disadvantages and its somewhat dark sides. From the people that play it and their characters' questionable interactions, to the servers themselves. And that's what this video is about, as GTA RP can be equally entertaining and horrifying, simply down to the personalities that play it and the people hosting the experience.
Why you gotta be such a bitch?
So when you're getting into GTA RP as a role player, there's a few prerequisites you have to do before jumping straight in. First, you have to choose a server you want to join. Some servers have different mods, different time settings. Some are based in the 90s, some are based in the future. I'm just waiting for one based in the prehistoric times with cavemen, and obviously each server has different rules. There's even hardcore servers, where if your character dies, there is no respawning. There's no paramedics to save you, and your story and the friends you've made die with them. And if you make a new character, you basically have to act like a stranger to people you were probably previously well associated with. But some servers don't even allow you to join straight up. First, you have to pass something equivalent to an interview, going over things like your previous RP
I'm not doing that.
before you can even join. This is the application process, and for some servers you first have to pay a fee just to submit your application.
I'm not doing
and have
that.
to look at it, probably looking
Yeah,
at a character
right.
based off yourself, and they found it way too boring and got confused why you listed under character traits. Still can't decide whether
Why?
it's brain, if they have ADHD or they're just mentally inadequate. And the
Yeah,
fact
a little
they use
both.
Twitter
You know, a
and
little
4chan
column
to
A, a
do
little column
other
B.
than conventional websites. But they will evaluate your character and
This is always what I was afraid RP was like, you know? Oh no, don't. Oh, did you log me? You logged me right there. Right as I alt tabbed, you logged me, you son of a bitch. I was eating dinner. Oh, I'm gonna take a little bit longer of a break here and just chill. Like, I've been pushing so hard for like a long time now. I think I'm gonna chill a little bit in my career and just watch videos and stuff and just move forward. All the time I try to push myself, you know? Try to beat this game or try to grind that game. What is your definition of roleplay? Needing some kind of interaction online? Otherwise, I don't think I've ever roleplayed in my whole life. I've roleplayed in the drug scene and as a lead singer and stuff, but I haven't like. Yeah, like, I don't think I've ever played an RPG from a roleplay perspective. I don't think they've made a good game, is the real problem. Rust was good. I liked Rust for a couple of years. It was pretty fun. I really got into it.
and past experience and decide if you
What
are
type of characters have you roleplayed before? Oh, I don't know. Lead singer, druggie, taxi driver, Uber driver. drug dealer. All in real life.
A good fit for the server.
Previously, I played a failing businessman, a biker, and a con artist bum. Yeah, no.
If not, and you're denied, you'll have to pay the same fee again to send another application.
What? That's bullshit. I'm not paying any server owner that kind of money. I paid the zombie server when I was living there.
Popular servers, you may need to pay on the high end $50 a month, so you get priority queuing and don't have to wait around with a free-to-play peasant.
So they're like, if you really want to get into this, you can pay $50 and just get mainline to the community.
And now, you're finally on the server. But the prices don't stop there. Some servers are pay to win, so you can buy in-game currency
like
on
Rust.
the server, which realistically may impact your character's story. You can pay for specific mods or items or even vehicles to be added to the server.
Now that sounds fun to me. I want to RP for free a submarine sub who comes to land to do like RP and stuff. And like now that sounds fun to me, like solo RP as a Kasaka sub pilot, which is something I think you can get in GTA Online. Yeah, you can get it. You can buy it. But I mean, I don't see how that involves others at all. These people, they play Grand Theft Auto like 24/7. They're like Grand Theft Auto fiends. I don't like Grand Theft Auto like that anymore. Like I just never did. I did, but it's been 10 years since I've liked Grand Theft Auto like that. I don't think that game stimulates me like that anymore. I'm good at Grand Theft Auto, and I've done it on my stream.
But the average Audi driver would improve.
So like, okay, let's say I go RP a Kasaka sub. Who do I talk to? Other people in submarines? Do you get what I'm like? You get my problem with this? Like, you can talk in the chat, I guess, and that's cool. Like, just talk to him in the chat. I liked Quinfall because it had base building and stuff, but the combat fucking sucked. Yeah, I think Once Human's much better. I wish I had dessert of some sort, some kind of sugar. I guess I could have a bite of peanut butter, but I'm just not going to.
Imagine by not only being IRL,
doing so much better,
but also doing.
I had such a bad couple of days, and I finally just got my resolution with it, and I was like, yeah, okay, if come whatever may. I feel terrible that I'm experiencing loss again, but I think that's all I'm ever going to experience the rest of my life. I know that sounds fucking sad or like doomer, but no, I think I actually had a really happy, like, good 35 years anyways, before I just sort of got lost when I couldn't afford to live in an apartment anymore. And now I'm back in a really comfortable place, and I'm going to live in comfort the rest of my life. And no matter what, everything's going to be okay. And I haven't really been living like that. I've been living like worried about, the 36 problems or whatever. But no, I don't think I need to do that. I don't need to worry. It's enter Eternal Land. Yeah, I want to go to Prison vs. Clash. Yeah, go. I just want to play the game. I guess the game is a lot shorter than I thought. You don't have to build the biggest base at all.
In GTA, absolute scum of the earth. You can also pay for specific jobs and roles.
$82.50. You guys are.
Yes, GTA RP is a lot.
You guys are like.
Like Gmod Dark RP, but GTA makes a lot more money, and I mean a lot. You'd be surprised by how many people actually are willing to spend their money on these servers. But some GTA servers are a lot more pay to win than others. I managed to get in contact with someone that is very active in the GTA RP community, and there is no shortage of people that want to spend their money. And definitely not a shortage of
If you
of
don't have
people-
money or you want to get your ego stoked,
What's
what
going on, Fred?
what the
Welcome back
fuck
to
did you
it.
just do, you fucking piece of
So
shit
first of
developer?
all, just
What are you on about? I don't
because
even have my
Game
fucking
Master
keyboard or
started
mouse
when they
pressed.
decided to remove
What the fuck was
curiously
this? What
iconic
are you
monsters
doing?
from the new edition of
What are you
D&D
doing?
on
What are you
people
doing?
are
What are you doing?
not
Just reload.
extremely mod-
What the fuck did you do, you
So
worthless
Hasbro
piece of
have
shit?
just become
Fucking
embroiled
developer.
in a massive
Fuck you,
scandal
developer.
when they decided
Fuck you,
to
developer.
remove
Fuck you, developer.
curiously
Fuck you,
iconic
developer.
monsters
Fuck
from
you,
the new
developer.
edition of
Fuck you,
D&D on
YouTube.
people
Fuck
are
you,
not
YouTube. Fucking stop. What the fuck's your problem? God damn it, what is your problem? What was this? What did you do? No. 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 It's some kind of key button press. I didn't press anything. Oh, is it that? It's my cord. My cord was dangling over the keyboard and I think it fucking thought I was pressing it. No, you're like fucked up or something. Why aren't you? Okay, I don't know. You're fucked up. I don't know. Is that it? Is that causing it?
extremely mad about it.
No, you're
War
fucked
has
up. You're
come
fucked
to our
up.
TTRPG
What
war
the fuck
game,
are you
which
doing?
you have to
Stop,
admit
stop.
is the
There's some kind of fucked up thing. What could it possibly be? I don't remember what this is when it happens. I don't remember. You're like not letting me click this screen. What is it? You're acting like some buttons pressing.
little ironic. However, this
Get out of
scandal
it.
is
Get
just
out of it.
the
You
beginning.
won't
There's a
pause or
ton more
anything.
going
What
on
is it
here,
that you're
a ton
doing?
of extremely
Stop,
bad
stop.
stuff. Oh dear.
Stop. What is it that you're doing? Stop this now. Just do this. And does that fix it?
So if you're
Fucking piece of shit fucking developers. You're so bad at what you fucking do. You make me so fucking sick.
I mean, a lot. You'd be surprised by how many people actually are willing to spend their money on these servers. But some GTA servers are a lot more paid.
Come on, man. What was that? You thought I was pressing the space button. You thought I was pressing start. It wasn't my fucking keyboard. I go to reload the fucking thing and it's like, okay.
When
I think it's my ad blocker or something with the ad blocker. It really wanted to play an ad, and the ad blocker did fucking video game combat with the ad or something. It's so stupid. It was like, no, you can't click the screen. You can't click it. You can't alt tab and all this stupid ass shit. Oh, because it was some ad, I think.
I managed to get in contact with someone that is very active in the GTA RP community, and there is no shortage
If you don't have money or you want to get your ego stoked, don't even bother playing.
of people that want to spend their money. And definitely not a shortage of mods or server owners that will take
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
that money. This person saw someone put $10,000 IRL into the server for an RP gang war that went towards buying in-game guns and sprays.
Why?
Sprays were used on the server to claim areas for gangs within the server. But 10k, that is at least one Warhammer full army, or about 50,000 spins on a slot machine. The person I was in contact with also went on to say that some of the people playing the game developed an unhealthy addiction to the game.
They take it so seriously they start to neglect their actual life in the real world. There's a big gap in between someone actually RPing and having fun compared to someone who spends their whole life on it. Oh wow, there's a big gap between someone actually RPing.
Dedicating their entire lives to it, to the point where they eat, sleep, and defecate this game, with some players having 12 to 14-hour shifts playing the game, some believing they actually have a responsibility within the game doing their RP job. And RP jobs and activities are very tedious and very time consuming. On some servers, things like selling drugs requires you to wait 10 IRL hours to grow the full
But that sounds fun. You're just like, I got a garden growing and I'm playing GTA and the garden grows and whatever. I make money at the end of it. Who cares? That sounds fun to me. That's like Rust. You're like describing Rust. Like that's how Rust is.
product, and on top of that you have to water it every hour. And a lot of people do this because they need to grind money in the server. It's almost like your average Rust player. At least they'll stop when they've had their base they spent 100 hours on grinding, raided by the over 20-man Chinese clan. Or they'll just move on to the next server, rinse and repeat. And you have people that take this and the RP experience extremely seriously. To the point when the person I was talking to said they've experienced people that have neglected their own lives just to grind for themselves.
I spent 12 to 14 hour days, to be honest, for a good 4 months. The average is definitely more than 8 hours. You're basically working a full shift every time you hop on, especially if you join a gang and you gotta grind for shit. I was doing that shit solo and it took me a while.
On the server or for their gang, and it can be quite addicting. but they went out of their way to clarify it's not actually.
I didn't know it was that bad because it was. I figured they were having fun and that there was like probably about that sort of lifestyle going on, but I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, so do I have enough now to teleport or whatever? Yeah, go to the journey and do this stupid thing. Hopefully this is enough to teleport at least. Valentine's Day special gift. They sent me a lot of stuff for some reason that I haven't like looked at. Yeah, just give me items. Sounds good to me. Yep, give it to me. Claim all. Okay. And then rewards available for Prisms versus Clash. It's rank 3. Claim rewards. I don't know what that is. Oh, Humanity's Radiance. It's consumables and Mayfly Faction primary fireworks 3. PUNDs. Claim. 8240 Mayfly. Return to dust, sign up, or scenarios. Oh, return ends in 26 days. Sign up. I already did sign up. Oh, return to dust. Yeah, okay. So we have like a little while longer to go. I like my red and blue and green lights and stuff. I wish I could keep this space, but I can't. Oh, did I finish Rotten Saddle? Or no, I think I moved. Oh, I did. No, I finished that one. So now I need to go to the village. But that will give me curse if I leave right now, so I'll wait.
The community making it this way. It's more the server owners.
I think my proper game right now is Once Human, and I just haven't been able to dedicate.
Purposely make it hard to...
Part of that is it lacks melee combat that I actually really like.
Progress as an incentive to either pay to win or to sink a tremendous...
I will not pay money for GTRP. Not a dollar. Not a dollar. You understand? I'll build something out of the free community. Do you value your real life? If not, then go for it. If you do, then stay away from RP. Obviously, there's better servers, but the time and commitment to find those servers is not worth it.
Tremendous amount of time on the server. It almost seems a bit predatory, along with things like the price gouging and high prices for things in the game. But, are you ready for this? It's this channel's signature slogan, and if you get it right in the comments, you get a single Oreo that was the aftermath of a soggy biscuit game, RP, RDMing somebody, which is just killing someone without a reason, obtaining information that you found through not actually playing the game or finding out yourself, like watching someone's Twitch stream, or for no reason you are subsequently banned. Some of these servers require you to pay upwards of $1,000 just to get unbanned and get a hit of GTA RP. No ticket system, no appeal system. Just straight up, give us your money, you're forgiven, and we hope you've learned your lesson. And surprisingly, a lot of people pay this price.
Why?
Now, a specific case study I found was the server PMA RP. Admittedly, this server didn't have that bad of a case of price gouging. But the problem more lies with the server owner, as I was able to find multiple Reddit posts condemning the server, many regarding it as the worst GTA RP server, which just sounds like a similar naming convention to my videos, and I found a full document regarding the server owner. But in one of the posts with 1,500 hours just on that set.
1,500-hour viewer PMA or RP server. I'd like to preface this by saying there's a lot of good people on the server that I had the opportunity to meet through RP. I joined a gang and rose to the underboss rank within it over time. The major downside of this server, though, is that the server owner, Chris, is mentally unstable. He'd randomly punish our gang lead by freezing his assets. Our gang lead by freezing his assets. No access to cars, money, etc. Taking his hands away so he couldn't drive. Send him to jail for 1,000 hours. Etc. for speeding through Legion. He then had one of his for 1,000 hours. Send him to jail for 1,000 hours. What do you mean 1,000 hours? He then had one of his admins put someone else in charge of our gang that none of us asked for, causing the gang to fall apart within a week. Chris would also go on man-child crybaby fits where he'd drive around the city on a BMX and shoot rockets at people that are RPing or run people over. Oh god, I've met somebody like this with his car for no reason at all other than he can because he's the server owner and can't be punished for breaking rules. I've been on the server for 8 months now. I'm retired and can spend up to 16 hours a day playing. In this time, I was able to purchase a mega mansion in city for city currency. Chris saw the numbers of how much money I was making while grinding and permanently banned me from the server for abusing weed and hunting, both of which were available jobs in the city for years prior to me even joining the server. Essentially, I got permabanned for being really active on the server while grinding. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, and I got nervous about this with Rust a bunch of times too. It's not always what it seems. Sometimes gamers are really fucking nasty. Like, really nasty. I'm one short. Are you fucking serious? I'm one thing short. No, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, survival manual. Yeah, or survival... Field guide. I don't need the field guide. I need Prism versus Clash. Scenario challenge. Oh, exploration, claim rewards. It was, oh, I didn't get enough though. Damn it. 60 out of 90, da da da. Okay. Maybe I should just go before I leave. I will go and do some gambling, I guess, since I have like these points that I can use. It's always a question mark because you don't know what you can get. Okay, so, okay, play. Blue Tiger, Jaws. Pants. Gun. 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 Pants. This was a bonus charm mag top frag. Cool, confirm. Oh, do I have all of them? No. Okay, 15 out of 40, and about 15, 4 out of 4, 13 out of 15. Blueprint fragments? Okay, wow. Claim reward next game. Confirm. There we go. Okay, get out. Complete scenario challenge. Clash at Blackfell. Mystical Marks. Season goals. Oops. Season goals. Rewards available. Battle pass. Anything new? No, nothing new. Survival manual. Yeah, but it's still not enough to fucking teleport. It's fucking annoying. I guess I'll just soar over there as far as I can go. Oh, no, I'm full. Yeah, I am full, but that won't matter, I don't think.
server, they speak about their dissatisfaction with their experience on the server, mainly due to the server owner and their antics. And this is a common occurrence among all the Reddit posts I've found about the server. And just to list a few, randomly punishing players for no reason, interfering with roleplay and gameplay just because they could, and most of the time, being a man-child. But the document was significantly worse. I'm talking 50 pages of literal sulfuric acid in my eyes. Just about the things this guy has done as their server owner. And this server's owner name was Chris. Now this document is from the perspective of a paid mod of the server that was wrongfully terminated and still owed IRL possessions and money, all from a server they alleged makes 100,000 a month.
100,000 a month?
Nikki had left her job teaching to become a full-time member of this server, working 12 to 18 hours a day and still being ridiculed by Chris when she was not on the server, doing things like sleeping because, 12 to 18 hour shifts are not mentally draining at all. Now, it's important to note, these two were in a relationship. Yes, Chris was dating one of his mods, and even eventually paid to fly her out to him. And in this document, they show screenshots of personal messages between them and Chris. But going back to when she was visiting, he reassured her, the mod, that they were going to see each other again shortly, so she ended up leaving some of her possessions behind. This included her laptop and some clothes.
And he stole
because
it.
Once again, she thought she would be back. But it's also important to note at this time, Chris was married but separated with his wife. His wife's name was Madison, and she was even a part of the GTA RP server, and knew about the relationship between the two, to the point where Mickey the mod and the wife had a conversation about it, and both seemed fine with each other. Now, almost
their
as soon
lives
as the
are
mod
just
gets back from the trip,
they're on
Chris
drugs and their
gets
lives are
overly
just
distant,
unraveling
very dismissive
anyways,
of
but
the
then they
mod's health
play it all
and
out on a
his girlfriend
GTA
at the time.
server.
And even when Mickey the mod brings up the fact
I've been there.
very distant and there is relatively no intimacy anymore, I'm talking a full paragraph, he just responds with something about server drama. Now, unbeknownst to Mickey, Chris was talking to his wife again and other girls on the server. So he was apparently cheating on her with his wife.
This guy just logged in as I drove by.
Such a clusterfuck. Now, in their last conversation, the mod, Mickey, the girlfriend, confronts him on the server out of character, and Mickey just wants a sliver of reassurance to maintain the relationship, and Chris basically responds by saying, "Fuck you, I'm playing GTA RP. I don't have time to talk about our IRL relationship right now. I'm cosplaying as an entirely different person on a video game."
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I disagree. I don't think that's going to happen at all.
Okay. Well, I'm a little upset. I need
Eldoro.
I need my sweetie. I'm a little upset. Can you not beat it for me when I'm upset?
No, he's an asshole, and you've been with an asshole. You can immediately see it. Okay, so, but I need to sell, and I don't know where to go. I think I have to get on my fucking bike to even, go anywhere. It's so annoying. Can you be my sweetie? They're like losers.
Literally stuck at the door. I
yeah,
can't do anything but door.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not like you're up there for me. It's okay.
I literally have to hold the door or people are going to come in and call names and shoot people.
Okay, yeah, well, enjoy that. I just want, a little bit of comfort once in a while. Sometimes, hopefully, maybe.
I can't do.
And for some reason, she does not give up there. She once again tries to get reassurance, asking if he loves her, and he simply replies with,
"No.
He only loves the business."
No.
Do you love me?
No.
So right now, the only thing I love is the business. I'm focused on nothing but the business right now.
The
Damn,
business
you
he was
cold.
actively
You cold.
ruining himself with his own reputation and antics he was conducting on the server, but he reiterates multiple times he only cares about the business and doesn't have time for their relationship, but can't decide if he wants to break up with her or not, whilst once again talking to his separated wife and other girls.
I don't want to end anything with you because I genuinely love you and I'm willing.
Be happy. It's very obvious. You need someone who's going to sit there and be, comforting and want to, be there for you at all hours.
Yep, and that guy's not it. This guy is some dude who just isn't very nice. Why do I have that much carbon fiber fabric and all that stuff? Wow. Okay, I think we're good. We sold most of the things I was going to sell. I'm still full, am I? Okay. Oh, no, I guess you can't sell... Oh, yeah, materials, right. Oops. So... Cost... Tools... Yeah, sell these. I don't need them. I have 25,000K, so I suppose I should actually spend it. 3,000 there. Masala, Formula, Carpet 1, Vintage Geometric Ceiling. Yeah, good. Okay, Vintage Pattern Fabric. Hey, we're broke again. Okay, go back home.
Be that. My focus is the business. The business has to survive. And you have to be okay with that, which you never will be. Because you're going to want more and more. You want to be nurtured, health, and all that other stuff. I'm not that guy.
Breaking up with me?
No, I never said that, but it's not what you want, obviously, right? Yeah, that's the thing. You want my full focus, right? Like, you want that. But I'll never be able to provide that.
Now, what it boils down to is the mod gets removed from the server after this conversation.
Especially if he's making 100 grand a month off fucking ripping people off on the top GTA server. No. Probably not, no, because he's trying to make like $1 million in 2 years or whatever. And no, he really doesn't have time for that. Probably it's kind of insane, but it's fucked up. If I was making that kind of money off of a fucking server mod, I probably wouldn't pay attention either. No. It's kind of fucked up. Now, a girl is different, but that girl, she doesn't have the kind of personality I think I could get along with. Not like she has a bad personality. She doesn't. Just not the kind of personality I would get along with. She seems kind of clingy a little bit.
Blocked on everything by Chris, and the mod Mickey still doesn't have her possessions or laptop that she left with Chris, hoping she would come back. And it gets even worse because he allegedly tries to sell her laptop to other people on the server, and some of the 12 to 18 hour shifts she did still goes unpaid from a server that apparently makes $100,000 a month. Now,
yeah,
obviously,
right.
This isn't every server or every server owner. This is just an example of one of the most extreme cases I found, and the server itself rightfully has a reputation of a stale, stagnant cum shot. But there are other servers that have been asking YouTubers like Bub Games to advertise their scam servers, in which Bub showed the worst of the server, including their $300 battle pass. But once again, not all GTA RP servers are like this, but they do make a lot of money. But if you did think these servers were bad, the players are just as worse.
Stupid mistakes, man.
So some players of GTA RP take it way too seriously. You've had instances where people have been banned on platforms like Twitch for ERPing on GTA, which stands for erotic roleplay, so people are gooning in the game. But a lot of people have found good friends and even relationships through GTA RP, and some people roleplay relationships within the game whilst they have a significant other. In the IRL world, just to add, imagine being cooked through GTA roleplay. That is a horrifying thought. But
Happens
GTA
all the time, I
holds
bet.
A lot of personalities, both streamers and just regular players. But with so many personalities, not everything would be so chemo cheap, especially in the streaming environment. Remember I mentioned literally 10 seconds ago about being cooked in GTA, with your partner getting involved with a GTA RP partner, and it's just roleplay, honey. You're so insecure. Why would I cheat on you with a GTA NPC? It did actually happen. Enter Moon Moon, everyone's favourite bald streamer, sorry Tyler 1, a popular streamer known for his Overwatch days and later GTA RP. Moon Moon was unknowingly separated from his IRL wife at the time and had begun interacting a lot with his GTA wife, Diva Gilu, somebody that was still married. And in September of 2024, all hell broke loose. Diva's IRL husband would take to the internet and tell everyone he had essentially been cheated on with his wife's GTA RP husband. And both of them met at TwitchCon, which is a convention for streamers and viewers, and had sexual relations. And she wasn't just communicating with Moon Moon, she was communicating with a lot of other guys. Sexually explicit stuff. So the IRL husband had been cooked by the GTA RP husband, and then the GTA RP husband and wife met up at TwitchCon and had sex. Now the husband could have stopped there, he could have just let us all know it happened and left us with our sanity, but no, he decided to show the screenshot of the messages between the two, and oh god. You know, I'm not kink shaming, you know, these were private messages, we've probably all done worse. This is probably on the same level of 10% of the messages you've been sending to that alt-twink femboy. But Jesus, we did not need to see those messages. Now, the outcome of this whole situation, Moon Moon had to come out and tell everyone he's not with his wife anymore, so Moon Moon was not cheating on his IRL wife. Gillette, the best a man can get. But he was under the assumption it was an open marriage, and he was told as such.
Do you think you were lied to about the open marriage thing, or is the other guy on Xannies? I asked multiple times. I was like, is that truly the case? And she said yes, and I believe her. I don't really...
The wife that cheated came out and said, oh, they were only married for tax purposes. You know, I hate taxes, but I wouldn't get married to somebody else just to avoid them. But she basically came out and said she was the victim here. And the general consensus from the internet, nobody really cared. It wasn't concrete evidence. She didn't really prove that they were married for only tax reasons. And the husband even responded promptly afterwards saying it was all bullshit and they were in love. But once again, nobody really cared. They were just happy that Moon Moon didn't cheat on his wife and in fact cheated with somebody else's wife. Bottom of the line is, if your significant other is playing GTA RP, it's GG's next game. Now, all of that is not nearly as bad as the SavX situation. SavX was an important member of the NoPixel server. He was entertaining, he had rivals with other creators, and his character Johnny Castle was basically woven into the NoPixel server at this point. But it would not last long, because around the same time in late 2020, SavX would unfortunately die. IRL, not in game.
This is not Sav writing this. Sav
What's going on? He's like playing Rust?
passed away Christmas afternoon.
And this was a big shock to the community and the NoPixels server. And a funeral was held on the server with all the players present, and his name was engraved permanently on one of the tombstones on the server for all the players to see. But obviously, the story doesn't end there. You think I would bluntly mention a dude dying IRL with no...
No, and I was like, is it a lie? My first thought was like, is it a lie? And then I didn't want to say it. I'm like, I've become so sardonic and fucking fucked up. I was like, is it a lie? It sounds like a lie. And I wonder if it's a lie. Is it a lie?
No remorse. It does sound like something I would do. But it turns out before he died, he was in deep controversy. He had been caught using aimbot on the NoPixel server.
Oh my god.
Aimbot
fucking
in a role-playing server.
aimbot on Grand Theft Auto is so fucking bad. It already has aimbot. What are you talking about? So you can't target the player, I guess? You can't just like auto-target the player the way that you can like all the other guns, I guess?
Reception with a flashlight. Don't tell me it's easy to clean up. You're all degenerates if you think that. But he was essentially getting roasted from all corners of the internet for using aimbot on a role-playing server. But that didn't last long because, unfortunately, he did die. And a lot of people were mourning him, including his close friends. But it's just fortunate he had a totem of undying when he died. Because believe it or not, he was not dead. He just wanted all of his friends and the internet believe he was. Now imagine your friend just died and you've just got over mourning them. Then they fucking send you a message on Discord like the Lord on the third day of return and making light of the situation, because that's exactly what he did. He sent a Discord message to someone he made believe they were dead, but don't worry, his account could have been hacked. Well, it wasn't, because Coyle, the co-owner of NoPixel and lead developer, paid a private investigator to investigate the situation, and yeah, he was still alive.
We got someone to investigate some shit, like hired a guy or people, and it's 100% confirmed that he's alive, by the way. There's literally zero doubt. Actual evidence, okay?
You guys are losers. You're like worse losers than me.
Because that's pretty much documented.
I mean, I'm not a loser. I'm not a loser like these people. I have not let this stuff take over my life. I think I got pretty dedicated to Rust, but I wouldn't say it took over my life, no.
Just to get clowned on by these same people, even worse, for faking your own death.
I believe at the time of his faked death Chris Angel stunt, he had right around 1,500 subs on Twitch, which he just fucking wiped his ass with this. Just threw it all away for this fake death thing.
1,500 subs
with that Dino Spumoni character.
Oh my god, 1,500 subs. That's like so much. That's like $7,000 a month or something like that. At that point, you've like made it. You're like you know you're making like $200,000 a year. You're fucking stupid. You're so stupid. I would not do anything to risk that. Nothing at all. I would not change anything. I would not fuck around and play some kind of fucking crazy thing or anything.
This is not.
I'm glad that I don't watch Charlie anymore.
Geek cinema. This is ghetto cinema. This is watching two crackheads fight over a ball of cocaine. But obviously since then, he has not returned to the internet.
4 big guys, and they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July.
Now that was a quick insight into the quite possibly worst side of GTA RP from the players to the servers. But I think GTA RP is genuinely entertaining either to play or watch somebody else do. But admittedly, I don't know anything about playing it. I only know about watching it, and I don't know if I'm ever going to stick my toes in that stagnant pool. But I genuinely think GTA RP is entertaining, and it can be a good way to make friends and have fun. Obviously, playing it, I don't think you're going to make friends in XQC's Twitch chat. But anyway, that's all I had to say. And
yeah, I mean, why did you bring up XQC's Twitch chat? What does that have to do with anything? Why VR chat got worse.
So a year ago now, I made my first video on VR chat, basically going over the game, the good, the bad, and the mounting ugly. And overall what the game was and its reputation. And ever since that upload, I've been occasionally sprinkling in VR chat content every now and again, like your roommate does estrogen into your food. Believe me, I don't have a problem. It's just this game keeps surprising me.
Verified toy? What does that mean?
It means that if you want to have a good time with me, you can.
As I've stated before, I'm a professional in this subject, as within the years of 2017 to 2021, I was an active player of VR chat that accumulated 3,500 hours on the platform.
Wow. No.
First of all, before you express your disgust towards me, most of those hours were from COVID, and second of all, I don't want to see any feces fleeing, especially from the War Thunder community. Yes, it's more respectable to have the same amount of hours in that game, but it is extremely difficult to resist inputting your card information and funding the Omnissiah snail to prevent yourself grinding from 2 to 3 months just to get your first front jet wheel.
If you're any
and even
good.
if you do get your first jet legitimately, you will proceed to get anally fisted by the majority of players.
I just don't have a history of being this dumb. I don't have a history of being this dumb. I don't really understand it. Like, I play the game and I'm like, no, that's a grind that I just won't do. I don't know. You see me goldsmithing on Final Fantasy all the time, but I mean, like, gear in Final Fantasy is not cheap, and I like Final Fantasy. It's like fun, you know. It's fun to me. So it's like, well, it is now when I don't play it full time. If you play full time, it's not fun. But if you play it like, you know, if you play it once in a while, it's really fun. So I'll grind Something really dumb and really boring. Oh, I could have just teleported here. Oh, really? Damn it, I'm like done with this place. Now, I want to do the boss and just get it out of the way, I think. How do you get in this place? Oh, ooh. I'm just gonna do the boss and hopefully get it over. Oh, this shotgun is busted. They're both busted. Will they break on me if the boss is like super long? That kind of looks like it's gonna break on me. You're so annoying. Here, use the tower thingy and go home. If it'll break mid-battle and I lose the boss, I'll be so mad. I just know better. I'm just gonna go get it out of the way. Yeah, just go back. I'll go repair stuff.
The latest jets that have yet to have their blueprints leaked to Reddit to prove a point in a rather menial argument. Once again, only slightly more respectable than VRChat. But anyway, I digress. Drag up a chair, let your friends and family know you're going to be absent for the next few days because your feces porthole is going to be arse blasted with so much disturbing information about this game, you may need PTSD therapy afterwards. Because a lot has changed since that first video. And similar to 2018, VRChat has once again been pushed into the limelight of the internet with an ever-mounting erosion of its reputation. And if you're playing games like CSGO with your game hours publicly shown, and you just missed that Mirage mid-window smoke...
With your game hours publicly shown, and you just missed that barrage window smoke? Oh, come on. Listen to you fucking losers. If you think that means real gaming, doing the same thing over and over to the point where you have to nail the grenade throw perfectly, you think that's good? That's not good. That's not good. You're a slave of the game. That's what it means. You're a slave to the game. That's what that actually means. That's not a good thing. If you know how to throw that fucking grenade that fucking good, you have become a slave to the fucking game. Oh, I have to make steel ingots, damn it. Okay. Why don't I see steel ingot? Oh, there we go. Gotta wait 3 minutes or whatever.
Your teammates are going to be using that as ammunition to bully you.
This
Because
guy plays VR chat.
Is still the worst. First, I think VR chat needs no introduction, but I'll give you the cliff notes as every time I make a VR chat video.
It does for me. I've never even seen it.
I feel like I'm regurgitating the same foul information verbatim.
Played these games before!
But VRChat is known and advertised to be a platform where you can communicate and make friends with other people through the virtual world. But it is currently more infamously known for... Sorry, just let me get the list. A majority of players being children, virtual prostitution, to the point where I worry for the future, where there's advertisements on NSFW websites saying they will massage your prostate and make you bust within 5 minutes, are replaced with VRChat avatars piloted by God knows who. Grooming and related topics, dating, influencing drinking and drug use, terrible moderation, and just being cringe. All of which people outside the VRChat community have this perspective of this game, and that thought process is not exactly an illusion, but I'll talk about each later. But VRChat was initially released in 2014, and as of recently is available on multiple platforms, such as PC, Quest, and now phone. Yes, phone, meaning you are only a few clicks away from your virtual Vietnam. But
I think some people are actually addicted to like long distance relationships, and I know I've been in I think like 3 or 4 now, one of which I moved in with the girl for 2 years. But yeah, like long distance relationships are not good. They're abusive. They don't often almost ever lead anywhere. And if they do, it's sort of rare, but if you do, count yourself lucky or whatever. These people seem like they're addicted to it all the time. Like they need to find somebody so they can have their abusive long distance relationship where you can't actually be there totally for the person, like not physically. You can't pick them up if they had to go to the hospital. You can't hug them when you're sad or anything like this. It's just, it's just you and some headset with some girl or some boy, depending on what your gender is or whatever. And it's not that good. I stopped doing it when I was like 31 or something like that, and I'm like 40 some odd now. I'm like, no, I'm never doing that again. I have been in some good relationships since then for many years, and I just learned. I was like, no, long distance just does not work. It just doesn't work.
Snapchat is advertised to be a game, but I would argue it's more of an experience. The primitive version of Ready Player One and a testbed for the first fully immersive metaverse, because it's evolved tremendously since its first release. Because it used to be a game where people would only get on to play the mini-games, which are now desolate wastelands. God, I Miss You, Freeze Tag, Murder 2, and Town of Salem. But the player base now from previous years treat and act like this game is a reality. A lot of the player base since 2017 can now be found huddled around a mirror, taking part in socializing, and a small percent becoming self-loathing narcissists who will not spend an atom of a second in a world if there is not a mirror in it. People have begun experimenting with their avatars, where a majority of female avatars are actually piloted by males.
Yep.
That computer call.
And they're
Kiss me on my hot mouth.
Primarily due to the fact female avatars have a lot more work put into them than male avatars for whatever reason. And other reasons being they just want to look at a female model, which is the highest form of copium, and because, they're just experimenting. Just put the thigh highs on already, buddy. But a majority of female-presenting avatars are actually guys. My source is this disheveled middle finger, and trust me, bro, I am an unfortunate expert in this field.
Yeah,
As
I think
VR
you
is
are.
a community-run game, it has opened its arms for a plethora of communities, predominantly being the LGBTQ and furries, with community worlds and now groups which help people identify you're a part of that group, which that feature has now also been used for ERP, or erotic roleplay, which the only roleplay happening is the facade you have an active sex life. ERP, which I've mentioned too many times on this channel, and have unfortunately unwillingly been educated on the topic to a disappointing degree, and is more prevalent on the platform than it has ever been.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What is that private pile?
With most players knowing about it and about a third partaking in it. ERP is basically NSFW activities involving 2 or more people in VR chat, where instead of the worry of pregnancy, you're worrying if your neighbor can see you hip thrusting the air through your window, like your life depends on it. Or you'll be worried if your bespoke device for the situation can last all of 5 seconds to last the entire session. Yes, there are devices that link to your avatars and interact with your genitals, to the point where the companies that make these products have identified that VR chat is a gold mine and sponsor a lot of social events and clubs within VR chat. Social events such as clubbing and dancing is very popular on the platform, and with things such as full body dancing and now eye tracking makes the activity even more immersive. But most people with full body tracking just sit down with it anyway, lazy bastard. And it has been used in ERP. Going back to ERP, did I mention there's dating apps now for this game? With a Tinder-like aesthetic, where the dating platform doesn't even allow you to upload IRL pictures, and have been used for things like one-night stands and successful relationships. The last part may have been a lie, because after watching the VR Chat HBO documentary, yes, HBO, responsible for the monoliths of shows like Chernobyl and Band of Brothers, and more recently Penguin, did a documentary on VR Chat where I'm convinced only a handful of relationships on VR Chat actually work out.
We are 5,000 miles apart, but we're gonna try our best to make it work.
They broke up. And if you're about to comment that you and your virtual girlfriend that you've been dating for a week are actually going to work out, she's probably getting her back blown out like a Panzer Shrek right now on VR Chat. And also, do not visit H-Party. It's a world for deviants seeking out this activity, and for some reason, the Japanese. And then we have the Quest users, arguably the downfall of VR Chat, and the sole reason it has so many shortcomings now, because before 2021, all of the nations of VR Chat lived in peace, until the nurse attacked. And the servers were flooded with children who had acquired these standalone headsets that did not require a bulky PC to run the game, and parents were unknowingly buying them a piece of equipment that would expose them to all the things I just mentioned.
Oh
And things
no!
like grouping, which is notorious on VRChat and has been well documented, but also made VRChat a place where people over the age of 18 are a minority, and being screamed at by a prepubescent teen in a lobby is a majority. But that is VRChat. And believe it or not, there are a lot of positives of the game, such as communication and being able to make friends. But there are an ever-mounting plethora of disadvantages
Online
and negatives
friends.
of VRChat, depending on who you surround yourself with. And ever since my previous video, things about the game have changed and come to light which are borderline deplorable, and some added features that may be a positive for the reputation of VRChat. Now, a rare victory for the VRChat moderation team, something they have been starved of for consecutive years. In December of 2024, they announced age verification, something that would counter arguably the biggest problem of VRChat. And not to go full Anakin Skywalker, it was the children. As even though a majority of the community would say this is an adult game, it only had the age rating of 13 and led to somewhat of a grouping epidemic, where it has been well documented there are individuals that have grouped and manipulated children on the game, even the existence of things like grouping rings, and adults that have courted minors into relationships to exploit them, some of which happening in the public lobbies of VRChat where they show no shame in what they are doing. And once again, this has been well documented. There are a plethora of videos of individuals that have been doing these activities, such as the most infamous example, which we've talked about before, Tech Gangster.
13! You know what? You know what's funny? I'll still jack off to them.
And is known throughout the lands of VRChat for his deplorable actions, and the fact that the VRChat team does relatively nothing about it. The VRChat team had as much involvement as the local cuckold lord, simply just watching it happen. All they will do is ban mob his alt accounts at a snail's pace, and within that time he's probably made another alt account because he has not been hardware banned or IP banned, both of which can be circumvented, but no attempt has been made. Possibly due to the reason that most VRChat mods are volunteers. They do not get paid for this, especially people moderating the Discord, because for some reason these people wanted to be
won't you
internet
heal?
janitors,
Please heal.
most likely getting paid well below the poverty level, to the point where they sustain themselves
I don't
on
know if I
McDonald's
have
sauce
enough
packets
reses for
and
this.
self-approval, and most of them got this opportunity through being
If
a
I
part
lose,
of the
I'm gonna be
community
so
before.
mad.
Most notable being Tucker,
Oh.
the said to be face of VRChat, and someone on the level of something like a head mod. But before age verification was implemented, it actually fell more into the responsibility of the groups of VRChat, who in their own group instances would
You didn't
do age
reload. I've been
verification,
hammering
but were
left
very
click
limited
for
to
like
asking people as
10
soon as they
minutes.
joined their age and date of birth.
February 25th, 2006.
Hoping that if they were a minor, they did not know simple math. But I bring this up because the VRChat team aren't the most innocent themselves. I'll talk about that later, but as of right now, 10 plus years of the game existing, and they finally discovered Rock and Stone and decided to announce age verification, which is a process where you download an app and show your credentials and government IDs to verify your age, and to verify you are over the age of 18 years old biologically. You probably still have the mental capacity of a toddler, but you will need to submit a picture of your ID and a picture
Please
of
heal,
yourself.
please heal.
Then you will have a badge on your VRChat profile showing you are over the age of 18. And things like adult instances will be available to you. And people that are not age verified will not be able to join these instances or worlds, meaning you can doom to your heart's content without traumatizing a child. I can't wait for the plus 18 public orgies to start. Obviously this system isn't 100% safe, you can use somebody else's credentials I guess, but it's a step in a good direction and there's only so much they can do. But the system as of right now is still in testing, and is not readily available to every user. Right now it's only available to people using the group feature of VRChat and in the larger ones. Groups that you can join from the game and display above your head, like the Arizona Tea group, the Daddy Marks fan club, or even the free use group, because everyone needs to know you're a walking, talking fleshlight. And this feature, along with the NSFW toggle they added recently, is their first attempt at trying to protect the children that use VR chat. But even though VR chat moderation has had a slight reputation boost from this, and are no longer considered to having a workload equivalent to any HR role, but the VR chat moderation team still has the reputation of summertime liquid dog feces, and rightfully so, as recently within VR chat itself, by chance on a midnight rooftop world, I
Don't
got
kill
to
me, I
meet
get so
Vera,
mad,
who must have been
please.
very confused by my avatar.
No.
But Verum is a VR chat content creator that focuses on the degenerates and predators of the virtual world, the cinematic aesthetic, and told me he doesn't even monetize any of the videos, so he makes virtually no money exposing these people. But we got talking, and he told me about a video he did with Brandon FM, someone that does similar videos but applies it to the broader internet.
I can't fire you, you're just stunning me all the time.
Not too long after, which means its growth was stunted from the get-go. More people got exposed to that video, so make sure to go check it out. Because they did a deep dive on the average VR chat user with surveys and statistics that definitely impacted their own mental health. And lo and behold, the average VR chat user is a degenerate. Quite possibly no surprise there. But they also looked at the mods of VR chat, from the Discord mods to the actual mods, including such people as Tupper. And the results were horrifying. Some of the Discord mods were found to be doing intimate activities in public instances with modified lolly avatars that had genitals added to them, and the same person had a video recorded of them ERPing in it, in which during a live-streamed community event for VR chat with a large amount of people
I can't believe you
online
fucked me like this. You wasted so much time.
Someone would find a way
you
to
fucking
modify
asshole
one of the video
developer.
players and show everyone
Why do you guys
present the
do
video,
this stupid
including
ass
Tupper.
shit? You're using my fucking reses like it's my fucking help bar. You know I can't get that many of those. You're so fucking annoying. You're so fucking annoying. Piece of shit developer. Fuck you. You're so fucking annoying. You're so annoying. Just leave this place or whatever. Leave this. I'll come back at like some other time. This was not fun. You and your fucking bosses. Nah, man, nah. Just skip it. I want to leave. No, just leave. Just leave. No. I want to leave this place. No. Nope, I want to leave. I want to go out of here. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to leave. Let me leave. I don't know. Maybe I can shotgun him. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just bad design. I'd like to leave. Can I leave, please? This seems like really bad design, too. Let me leave. Oh my god, you won't let me leave. Why? You're so dumb. You're bad at design. Can I leave, like, there or whatever? What is that thing? What? I don't know. This is so dumb. Wait, something did 3,000 damage to him for some reason. I'm hurting him a lot more with the shotgun. That's gonna knock me, isn't it? Yep, right here. Oh, nope. You're so annoying. Why are you immune most of the time? I hate modern boss design. I hate it. I don't have an adrenaline shot. Okay. Oh, you get 3 each fight? Okay, never mind. I'll just beat him then. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? Yeah. Come on, that's fucking cheating. Come on, man. Terrible ass design. You and your fucking bosses, you couldn't pay me to fucking buy any of your BAM games. Look at your fucking terrible ass design on free games. Pay games are worse. Like, come on, man. Like, your fucking terrible BAMs. This isn't fun. Do you see how this isn't fun? It's not fun. Do you see how this is not fun? Like, I can't believe you're about to, like, I can't believe Asmongold was, like, hyping fucking Monster Hunter Wilds. You know this shit isn't fun. It's you spinning around a target over and over again while it jumps like this and does nothing. I can't stand this gameplay. This gameplay sucks dick. You and your BAM bosses can suck a dick. This shit is so bad. You think this shit is good? No. Oh, is it like something I have to kill? I don't know. Oh. Great. Cheater. Thanks. Why are we doing this? I want to leave. I'll just leave the game if you won't let me leave. Ah. Oh no, I'm out of meds. Please don't jack me. Please don't jack me. Oh my god, you fucking jacked me, you piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit developers. Fuck you. No, I don't want to do this anymore. Leave me. Like, I'll just leave the game. Fuck you guys and your terrible ass boss design. You think this is good? This isn't good. Why did you waste your fucking time? This isn't good. Leave this game now. No, just exit the dungeon. Oh, good. I didn't know you could do it. Leave this place. I'll come back later when I have, like, I don't know, better something. I don't know. But how many goddamn shotgun shells did I dump into that fucking boss? I'll tell you, the brain dead developers IQ it's like maybe 60. I put like 60 shotgun shells in that fucking boss. Dear God, why?
Who either found out because he was there or watching the live stream.
I mean, you gotta think about how much damage that actually is. It would probably destroy a brick wall. It's insane. It would definitely destroy a brick wall. Like.
And some more information on the moderation team not taking criticism very well. But in the previous mentioned moment, the head mod Tupper had seen one of the people entrusted with making VR chat and its community a safe place and being provided with a whole Google Drive showing how.
Well, that was toxic. Like, I'm tired and I don't want like some fucking 15-minute boss battle. Why do you guys think that's fun? Shit isn't fun. You like poison my time on this game, I'm gonna leave. Like, bye. I just exit the game. Okay, this was a good session, guys. I'm gonna stop here. Sorry for getting toxic at the end, but it's like, I don't know why they designed so horribly, and they're about to release all these BAM games like they're actually good too. Big ass monsters are not that fun to fight. You guys are dumb. It's been a long time since Dark Souls was good. You gotta fucking evolve like way higher and way better than this. So, but anyways, I love you guys. You've been watching Skycat Live. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. Click on the Twitch or the YouTube or the Facebook, or come click on the cast face to donate. Give me a like, sub, or a follow. And thank you so much for your time. I want to thank anybody who's given me any likes, subs, or follows lately. And yeah. And so on that point, I will be back today. And I love you guys. Thank you for your time. I'm going to stop the video here.